How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome yourselves back to another review on the channel. Now, this one's going to be a late one tonight, and I do apologise, but this has been one of the days from hell. My back went earlier this morning as well, and it just hurts. Literally, being here, doing this commentary, it hurts, man. But I've had to do this review. I promise you guys reviews, and that is what I'm going to give you the promise. I'm going to follow through with that promise. Tonight, we got no player SBCs or objectives, but we did get a guaranteed hero. Who did you guys get in your hero pack? I think you're about to see. Well, actually, I changed the team since this. I got Tim Cahill, man. My luck's not in. It's never in, man. I got Tim Cahill. But I'll use them every now and then. Lads, if you do enjoy this review, because as you guys can see, it is Mikel Antonio. Now, we did put a chem star on him. I've got an engine on him right now. And that was because I wanted to try him with basic and then test him with different chem stars. Engine was the one I found the best results in. It just made him feel a little bit better on the dribble and stuff like that. So that is what I would recommend straight away, engine chem star. I'm going to have a look to see if this objective is worth it and let you guys know at the end of the video. So if you do enjoy, you know what to do, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and click that bell if you want to stay around for more reviews and more content on the channel. Plus, what are your thoughts? This guy has been out since Friday. I think he's in there till Friday as well. So if you do want to get him, he's still available to get. It is Monday today. Normally we actually drop the objective reviews on the Monday because, of course, there's a rush for other people to get their thoughts out on the cards. It's there all week. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. But we're going to review them for you guys today. And if you have experienced this card, because a lot of you would have unlocked them either ASAP, especially if you're a West Ham fan, or if someone wanted a striker for Weekend League, you would have unlocked him, you would have experienced him, and I want to see your thoughts in the comment section below. High medium work rates, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, and unlike his gold card on this game, he's Jamaican, so that is some difference. I think his gold card actually still comes out as English as well, but I think he did dedicate his international future to Jamaica, so fair play. In terms of the stats, I mean, you look at this and you think he could be one of the best free cards this year, periods, because he's got stats in every area which make him effective on this game. Well, let's go through some of them. Acceleration, sprint speed are very, very nice, 84 and 90. It's a weird split, that, because obviously people see that as the 84 to accelerate to a higher sprint speed. That's a natural acceleration. 84 is fantastic. It's not as rapid as someone like 99 acceleration or something like that, because he's not going to get that insane burst of pace initially, but that is very, very good, lads. Amazing. I've got something on my bloody tooth there. Strength. Look at that, 80. That is fantastic. He's got 77 aggression as well. In terms of, like, if you want to boost that, by all means, boost that, lads. I just don't think it needs tweak to it, if you know what I'm saying. Stamina, unfortunately, you can't boost that. And again, similar to a player I reviewed recently, actually, if you go into extra time, just watch out for his stamina, especially if he's been making runs in behind defences all game. It could kind of hinder your team, so just watch out for that. Jumping 84, head accuracy 89 as well, even though I did miss some sitters with the headers. He is quite dangerous in the end. He actually does win a lot of headers from goal kicks, etc, etc. In terms of shooting, he's got all the shooting stats. But guys, I haven't even mentioned one thing yet, which you guys have probably seen from the start. Now, he's got 91 finishing, 91 shot power, and all the great shooting stats. And I know you're looking at the traits right now. He's got 74 composure. I want to see if that affected him massively. And I will tell you straight away, it does. That's one of the downfalls of this card, man, because he looks nigh on perfect. And then you look at that composure and you think, he possibly could miss chances under pressure. And he does. He generally does. Agility's good, balance is good, reactions is good, ball control's good, dribbling's good. Composure is not. And player traits, man, he's got bloody loads. He's got injury prone, he's got flair, he's got a power header trait, which is great for a striker. He's got a giant throw-in, which, unless he wins the throw-in, he will never take the throw-in, unfortunately. So I don't know what is the point of that trait. I've just got no idea whatsoever. And he's got team player as well. And with that being said, we're going to jump in the gameplay. Today we've actually got loads of footage for you guys. And we're going to go through them now. Sorry, lads, I just went through, like, the pain on my back. It's hitting a nerve, and when that nerve gets hit, the pain just spirals through my body. But it is quite painful from time to time. But I've had bad backs in the past, and they do pass. So I think it's just swelling. The swelling needs to go down and stop pressing on the bloody nerve, boys. But we're going to see how Antonio is in game. So lads, let's have a look at Antonio in action. So here we go into the gameplay. By the way, I realised when I did that intro, I had the Everton Wolves match commentary on. So Premier League, if you kind of pick up that commentary in like your systems or whatever it is, Don't demonetize me, please. I was just watching your match on telly. So, Antonio, what's he good at? Scoring offside goals for one. Now, he's actually an asset to your team. He's very good. He makes some amazing runs, and that's what I noticed straight away. His movement within the box and even deeper in the field when you're trying to push forward is exemplary at times. He's got good work rate, height and medium. He's got great attacking position at 93. So, if you're looking for a striker to get in behind, even drop deep from time to time, he's going to do that. He's going to do that all the time. He actually does get the chance here. Turns. Great save by the goalkeeper. Now, that was on his 3-star weak foot. Obviously, that is an issue because you can't score the chances you would score his normal foot. By the way, especially outside the area, always mention these. 3-star weak foot, 2-star, etc., etc. The worse you go down in stars, the harder it is to score from range on the weak foot. And there's certain angles that you're kind of used to scoring on his right foot with. But like I did say, I've got plenty of examples to show you in this review, and we'll be cycling through them. We've actually got, how many games did I play with Antonio tonight? 5 games in total, but we got so many highlights, it's ridiculous. As he does get a chance, I just went for power on that occasion, blast it into the back of the net. By the way, West Ham fans, I'm sorry, I'm using an Arsenal kit. I actually changed the kit during this review as well to that brand new one that came out tonight. I don't know what it's called. Zebra? I think it's called a zebra or something like that. But we win the ball in defence here. Start building it down the left-hand side with Dante into Shumeni. I think I had Shumeni in the team at this time. And we build down this left-hand side. Jonathan David cross it into Antonio. Couldn't quite win the header, but we actually will. Actually, do I score from this? I think I do, you know. No, I don't. I do that flick up the bicycle kick. It's a great save by the keeper. But again, it kind of goes to show the flairful sides of Mikel Antonio because he does have the flair traits, so he's capable of things like that. Obviously, the contextual touches plus the skill passes comes more natural to someone like Mikel Antonio that does have the flair traits. So you can see the pros on the left-hand side. I'm going to talk through each and every single point today. So the pace, I don't think it needs a boost up. Now, I did use engine because I just wanted him to feel a little bit more responsive. It worked. That was the best chem style I used. I think I used quite a few. I used Hunter at one point as well, and I was just like, it still doesn't feel too fluid. I used basic to start with, then onto Hunter, and then onto engine. When I did put it on engine, it just seemed to click, you know what I'm saying? It just felt a little bit more fluid. He's obviously going to miss the chances anyways. There is no stat on this game. I think it used to be Sniper, by the way. It used to boost composure. But as far as I'm aware in this game, there's no stat that does boost composure anymore. Obviously, it's a massive stat in this game. Even them. I think I was going wide, by the way. I could have backed Antonio for the open goal, and he kicked it straight at the goalkeeper. I was actually aiming it away from the keeper as well, so hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you'll miss, sometimes you score. It's the joy of FIFA. As Antonio chested volleys, it comes very close. And I think he actually does score at the end of all this as well. Third time lucky, you could say, boys. But the ball kind of breaks in the box. It goes a little bit of everywhere. We win the ball back, and then we go back on the counter-attack. So, what's bad with this card? Now, you may look at the passing stats, which it's not crazy, but it's not bad. You know what I'm saying? 81 short pass for a striker. It's kind of your bread and butter, right? Especially if you're like Mikel Antonio and players like that. You want to play the easy passes. Of course, you can't do the more extravagant ones, the through balls to the wings, the switch to someone else if you're in defence. But you can definitely be very effective, as Antonio does score yet again in the background. Now, he didn't have any issues scoring those kind of snapshots, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting the ball, I'm hitting it straight away. Didn't have any issues with that, but once I started slowing down and getting some certain angles, he had issues scoring. Now, I don't know if it was the pressure of the defenders around him, the kind of players in and around causing his composure to kind of, I don't know, trigger the lack of finishing from time to time, but just, it wasn't always amazing, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't always brilliant. So you could have 91 finishing, but if you've got 74 composure, it's going to affect you anyways. It's going to affect you on the pass, the dribble, and even the runs that he does make, and especially the finishing if you are under pressure from many a defender. So the pace, fantastic, and I've just went over the composure as well, which is a con. Stamina's a con as well. Just watch out for it in extra time. It's kind of, I don't know, it's brilliant in normal time. It doesn't really gas out, but I think if you go to extra time, especially in foot champs, you might want to sub him off. So that's kind of a little bit of word to the wise there. But obviously, on this game, you might actually use Antonio as a sub. I think he could be a great super sub. And the 3-star weak foot as well. I think that's a given. I think that was always going to be the case. Banger. Absolute banger there from Antonio into the top bins. That's what he's capable of as well. He's capable of just extravagant finishes. That was an exquisite finish. Finesse from the edge of the area, top bins. There's no keeper on this game saving that. No keeper whatsoever. Now, in terms of the rest of his pros, he's got 4-star skills. The shot power, which you've seen many times. The agility, And I would say the movement as well. The movement was absolutely fantastic. Exemplary at times. 93 attacking position in the box. He kind of put himself in the right place for the ball to drop loose, and then his reactions were good as well. So he literally spring into action and try and get the shot off. And yeah, I just enjoyed the card. I just enjoyed the card. He's a really enjoyable card. I think he's more enjoyable than he is with the ability. Now, when I'm comparing his ability to everyone else, I'm literally comparing him to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So if he's a little bit lower than you guys think, it's not because he's a terrible player. It's actually a really good rating. Remember this here, lads. 5 is like, it's kind of the benchmark, right? Below 5 is below average, above 5 is above average, and the closer you get to that 10, the better you are. So overall rating for Mikel Antonio will be an 8.3 for myself. Fantastic player at times, and he definitely does come into his own on this game. And like I did say, he can be an asset to your team. And if you're going to ask me the value for coins, because that is non-applicable, lads. It's non-applicable, and I can't change that to time. So unfortunately, I can't change that right now. But if you're going to ask me, is it worth doing the objectives for Mikel Antonio? It's a resounding yes, because obviously Premier League, they've got the expensive strike. If they're good in the Premier League, they will be expensive. There's no doubt about that. But if you can get a Mikel Antonio for free, well, I say free, it's actually your time. That is a sacrifice you make. You sacrifice your time to save your coins. You know what I'm saying? But if you can do this for free, do it for free. It's 11 games minimum you've got to play, because you need to score 11 finesses in different matches. So it's 11 games, but you've got to take into consideration as well, there's a lot of 1-0 back out. So if you score that finesse first off, I had about 6 or 7 people rage quit when, or even just back out, a golden goal style, when I did score the finesse. Even though this one, there's one way you need to win by 2 goals. It's quite difficult if everyone's backing out at 1-0, but it is what it is, lads. It is what it is. So value for coins, non-applicable. Value for time, hell yeah, definitely do it, boys. In terms of enjoyment, 8.6, and I think that's where it comes into, he's more enjoyable than he is ability. But he's still got the ability to be a very good striker. It's just I liked what he had to offer. The pace, the 4-star skills. Obviously, he does lack in some areas, which I've discussed throughout the review, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below as well. The similar players, Arnautovic, another player within this promo who I really highly rate, Ivan Toney, Lautaro Martinez as well. That's going to be it for the review tonight. Again, I do apologise for it being so late in the night. By the time this does go live, it's literally like 9:52 right now, and then I've got to render it, and then I've got to upload it. It might be out by 11, lads, so I do apologise, man, if I've kept you up late. But you might always come back to the video, check it out, you know what I'm saying? Supporting the channel's been absolutely fantastic recently, and like I did say, I've been on a bit of a go slow today because my back went, and it just hurts even being in this chair, mate. So it is what it is. Hopefully it's got tomorrow, work on more videos, get more videos out to you guys. But thank you very much for all the support on the channel recently. Like on this one as well if you have enjoyed, and comment what do you think of Mikel Antonio. But thank you all so very much for the support, and on this one, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you all tomorrow.